Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And today guys, I'm going to be reviewing the 2024 AFL Grand Final and going through the margin comp winner for that game. So they were two of the best informed sides in the competition heading into the Grand Final. Sydney being the best side all year and Brisbane were on a good streak of momentum, winning all of their finals in the lead up, and Sydney got through both of their finals as well to get through. So it was pretty much the two best sides of the final series going head to head in a massive game of footy. And in the end, Sydney 9-6-60 got defeated by Brisbane 18-12, 120. It was a huge win for the Lions on Grand Final day, doubling Sydney's score and winning the game by a whopping 60 points. Will Ashcroft won the Norm Smith medal and Chris Fagan's men won the 2024 AFL Premiership. Brisbane started the season slowly but came back late in the season to really play some good footy. They did miss out on the top four spot, but in the end, it didn't matter. They won it from outside the top four. They won it from fifth to win an amazing flag. Running through the game in review. So the first quarter was a pretty good quarter. Both sides played some good footy. The Lions were the better of the two sides in the first term. They had an 8-point lead at quarter time, but they looked all over the Swans at times, and they were pretty good in this first quarter were both the two sides. The Swans played better for parts of it, but Brisbane were the better side for the majority of it. The second quarter started off pretty even, with both sides playing some okay footy, but in the end though, Brisbane just continued their dominance and kicked away at the end of the quarter. They had a massive lead at half-time. It looked like they were going to take some stopping going into the second half. And then the second half went very pear-shaped for Sydney. Brisbane continued to build on their lead in the third quarter, being up by nearly 80 points at the final change. And in the third quarter, Sydney did win the quarter, kicking 4-2. But in the end, though, Brisbane just way too strong, winning the grand final by 60 points. Brisbane were way better. They were the way better side of the two sides on the day. They just looked better, despite having Oscar McInerney out and playing that extra game, which could have ended up being handy. Could have been the reason why they won the game, was playing that extra game. Sydney got through their games. They had a tight game against the Giants, but got through that win against Port Adelaide pretty comfortably, where the Lions really had to earn all of their wins. The elimination final win against Carlton was a pretty convincing one, but their games against the Giants and Geelong were both come from behind victories, which were awesome for Brisbane. This one a bit more straightforward. They didn't have to do any comeback from behind, but they were pretty convincing the whole game. This was a full four-quarter performance. It was a brilliant effort by the Lions, and in the end they they absolutely smashed the Swans, who just had a real downs. They just never really looked like it after quarter time. So that is the final series. The Swans defeated the Giants in the first week. Brisbane defeated Carlton. The Hawks defeated the Western Bulldogs. Geelong defeated Port Adelaide. Then the Lions defeated the Giants, and Port Adelaide defeated Hawthorn. The Swans defeated Port Adelaide, and the Lions defeated Geelong. And then Brisbane defeated Sydney on grand final day. It was a massive day of footy. The Brisbane Lions were the way better of the two sides, winning by 60 points. They were just too good for Sydney. And for the margin comp winner, congratulations to Geordie and Sam, who was the closest to the correct margin, saying Brisbane by 14, which was still a fair way off, but nonetheless, congratulations, close to the correct margin. So that is the review of the 2024 AFL Grand Final. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss another video on the channel. Bye everyone, Flame Footy out.